How does FEMA use science to build resilient infrastructure? Imagine a community that can bounce back quickly after a storm or earthquake. That's what FEMA aims for when they use science to make infrastructure stronger. They relying on data and research to guide their decisions, making sure buildings and systems can handle disasters. FEMA studies past disasters to see what caused the most damage. This helps them figure out which areas are most at risk and what kind of structures need to be improved. They also use scientific principles to develop better building codes. These codes set the standards for how buildings should be constructed to resist floods, earthquakes, and high winds. For example, FEMA supports updating building codes so that new homes and businesses can withstand more severe weather. FEMA also promotes nature-based solutions, which use natural features to protect communities. Wetlands, for instance, can absorb floodwaters and reduce the impact of storms. Dunes along coastlines act as barriers against rising sea levels and storm surges. These natural defenses are backed by scientific research showing they are effective and sustainable. FEMA funds projects that restore wetlands and dunes, helping communities stay safe while preserving the environment. Another way FEMA uses science is through the Building Resilient Infrastructure and Communities program. This program offers funding for projects that improve infrastructure before a disaster strikes. It supports things like strengthening bridges, upgrading drainage systems, and installing early warning systems. The goal is to reduce long-term damage and costs. FEMA also runs hazard mitigation assistance programs, providing financial help for projects that lessen disaster risks. These projects are chosen based on scientific risk assessments, ensuring resources go where they are needed most. FEMA works closely with other agencies and organizations to share scientific data and develop smarter solutions. They collaborate with groups like the Nature Conservancy to combine natural and engineered defenses. Public education is also a big part of their work. FEMA teaches communities about the importance of resilient infrastructure and how to prepare for emergencies. They provide resources, guides, and workshops to help local leaders plan better. All these efforts show how FEMA uses science to build safer communities. By understanding hazards through research and applying that knowledge to infrastructure, they help communities recover faster and stay protected. This approach makes sure that when disaster strikes, communities are ready and resilient.